if you can, what amazing secrets await when we unlock the secrets of the universe. What cosmic answers will we learn? AI can help preserve in the rainforest by identifying the sounds of gunshots or the sounds of illegal logging, protecting the most precious sounds, birds, and trees for generations to come. AI can help in cities around the world. We can collect traffic data and analyze it to improve transportation and bring order to a chaotic world. Even reporting the weather can be improved with AI. With more accurate forecasts and timely alerts, we'll travel safer and get home to our loved ones. Also, so many delicious flavors, chili, herbs, and spices automatically selected to improve flavor, quality, and nutrition. Delightful flavor explosions to dazzle our taste buds. A cloud for everyone, unleashing the power of innovation, making every day better. A cloud for pervasive intelligence and a better future. Huawei Cloud. Grow with intelligence. Efficiency, cost, productivity. Business as usual has always been about turning a profit. If you stop to think about it, what more is there? The universe, nature, life, civilization as we know it, is about the search for something greater than ourselves. Huawei Cloud is innovating technologies to make the world more inclusive. The cloud, AI, 5G are building a fully connected, intelligent world. They do more than drive digital transformation. It's a new paradigm for innovation. Imagine, if you can, what amazing secrets await when we unlock the secrets of the universe. What cosmic answers will we learn? AI can help preserve in the rainforest by identifying the sounds of gunshots or the sounds of illegal logging, protecting the most precious sounds, birds, and trees for generations to come. In cities around the world, we can collect traffic data and analyze it to improve transportation and bring order to a chaotic world. Even reporting the weather can be improved with AI. With more accurate forecasts and timely alerts, we'll travel safer and get home to our loved ones. Also, so many delicious flavors, chili, herbs, and spices automatically selected to improve flavor, quality, and nutrition. Delightful flavor explosions to dazzle our taste buds. A cloud for everyone, unleashing the power of innovation, making every day better. A cloud for pervasive intelligence and a better future. Huawei Cloud. Grow with intelligence.
Oke, ya, Bapak Ibu rekan-rekan, selamat siang, selamat bertemu kembali dalam kegiatan webinar kita pada siang kali ini. Dan ini merupakan sesi terakhir dari Artificial Intelligence of Things yang kita bahas sepanjang bulan Agustus ini. Dan kegiatan kita kali ini akan membahas tentang implementasi Artificial Intelligence of Things untuk enterprise atau perusahaan ataupun instansi di tempat Bapak Ibu sekalian ya. Nah, kembali kegiatan kita disponsori dan didukung oleh Huawei Cloud. Kegiatan ini diorganize oleh Event Cerdas dan didukung oleh Asosiasi Pengusaha TIK Nasional atau APTIKNAS dan juga didukung oleh media portal online biscom.web.id yang merupakan media IT dan law portal di Indonesia. Ya, jadi pada dalam kesempatan kali ini kita telah hadir bersama kita Mr. Rendel Wang. Mr. Rendel Wang, saya tampilkan. Oke, jadi Mr. Rendel Wang ini dari Huawei Cloud yang akan kembali mempresent khusus untuk Artificial Intelligence of Things (AIoT) untuk segmen enterprise ya. Oke, Rendel, I think I will offer the screen to you. You can do the presentation.
Okay, thanks, Pak Pangki. I will share my screen firstly. So can everyone see my screen?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Rendel Wang. I'm from Huawei Indonesia Cloud Business Unit. And actually, my responsibility is to promote and develop the AI market in Indonesia. So today, my topic is Huawei Cloud Enterprise Intelligence Solution Sharing. Actually, if you are familiar with Huawei Cloud, you can find in Huawei Cloud website that there is a big product service catalog, which name is Enterprise Intelligence. So in this Enterprise Intelligence, include a lot of different AI services. And if you are interested, I suggest that you can use Huawei Cloud and make a trial for our AI service in our Huawei Cloud. Yeah. Sorry. Okay. Let me continue. So firstly, let me discuss some about the challenges for the AI industry. Actually, AI is a hot topic as AI enters the production systems. Many enterprises may face challenges. So, for example, for the modeling phases, how do we train a high precision model by using small volumes of data? For example, for the verification phases, so after AI model is developed in the lab, how do we apply this model to real world scenarios within a short time? And for the engineering delivery phases, how do we decouple the algorithm from the engineering and achieve efficient? Sorry. So for the engineering delivery phase, how do we decouple algorithm from engineering and achieve efficient delivery with only a few engineers? So before, as you know, when we develop the AI, we need a lot of the engineers. Some engineers for the data measurement, some engineers for the model, some engineers for the verify, some engineers for the test. So how do we can realize to only use a few engineers to achieve and realize AI applications? And for the replication phase, how do we let algorithm developers focus on core model optimization, implementing large-scale replication of products? So that means after we develop the AI in one scenario, how can we migrate it to other scenarios? So this is our 4 challenges which block the AI widely used in our industries. So based on these 4 challenges, actually, while we have enterprise intelligence, Huawei Cloud, we have enterprise intelligence products and solutions for overcome it. So currently, AI abilities, including, as you know, AI capabilities include perceptions, cognitions, and decision-making. To achieve the convergence of the 3 layers, Huawei Cloud Enterprise Intelligence Solution includes the AI development platform, ModelArts, AI application platform, ModelArts Pro, knowledge computing, and general APIs and intelligent twins for cross-industry. So firstly, let me introduce ModelArts. ModelArts is the one-stop development platform designed for AI developers, where you can complete data processing, algorithm development, model training, and model development. ModelArts provides convenient and easy-to-use processes for AI developers with different experience. so can making AI development simpler and more convenient. And it is also cost efficient. So if you are beginners, if you are learners for AI, I suggest you use ModelArts to learn AI because it is cloud service based. So the business model is based on pay as you use. Based on my experience, if you just learn the AI, you only need 100,000 rupiah 1 month to invest to learn AI is enough by using ModelArts. Compared with you purchase a lot of hardware, purchase the OS, purchase third-party software, it is much cheap and cost effective. And the ModelArts Pro is an AI productivity tool. It integrates the knowledge accumulated by algorithm experts and industrial experts into the corresponding suites and industrial workflow to enable industrial AI application developers. And it can improve AI development efficiency and the implementation effect in the industries. Currently, ModelArts Pro contains the computer vision, the OCR, the edge computing highlands, the natural language process, and other suites. So by using the ModelArts Pro, it will be easy for you to develop your AI applications for industries. And another one is knowledge computing. Knowledge computing is used to release a large amount of domain knowledge in structured and unstructured data, so that enterprise in various industries can manage your data quickly and cost effectively, also efficiently. And for the general APIs, general AI service provide core AI algorithm capabilities at the perception and the cognition layer. So it is including the computer vision, the natural language processing, voice interaction, conventional bots, logic graph, and also optical character recognition, graph computing, graph analytic. So different advanced AI service can be used by our customer based on Huawei's cloud APIs. So by this way, can make our customers' applications to get the AI abilities more easily. So our customer can integrate all these. So our customer can integrate all these AI APIs into their own application. By this way, can provide the AI service to their customer. At last is the Intelligent Twins. Intelligent Twins is especially Huawei Cloud AI service package for cross industry, because as you know, currently for different industries, you need a different AI ability and different AI service. So the requirement will be different. So based on Huawei's industrial experience, Huawei have packaged dedicated AI services and cloud service together and provide to different cross industries. So different cross industries can use dedicated templates to develop the dedicated application for their own industries. By this way, to improve the application development efficiency. Currently, we have the digital twins for smart city, for smart transportation, manufacturing, healthcare, finance, network, R&D. And for the service, it's not just including the AI service, it's also including our IoT service, also including our data governance service, also including our basic infrastructure as a service. So Intelligent Twins is a very comprehensive tools for our customers to deploy the AI in their cross industry. And firstly, let me give more detailed introduction about Huawei ModelArts. Huawei has proposed the inclusive AI strategy that promises to make AI affordable, easy to use, and highly adoptable. And at 2018, Huawei already have launched our one-stop platform, ModelArts. ModelArts actually is a development platform for developers to develop AI. Huawei Cloud has successfully delivered more than 600 AI projects in more than 10 cross industries. ModelArts has been widely used in these projects. Now, let's look at the ModelArts, the architecture. Currently, the latest version for ModelArts is version 3. And ModelArts is an enterprise-grade AI application development platform. So it has industry-leading AI algorithm inside. It can be used for intelligent model evaluation, diagnosis, enabling efficient implementation, and large-scale replication for industrial AI. ModelArts is mainly used for exploration and research in the technical field. So how do we use AI technologies to effectively address industrial changes? For example, how do we train high precision models by using only small volumes of data? How do we simplify enterprise-grade AI applications? How do we address enterprise concerns about data security? So we have integrated ModelArts AI backbone, federated learning, intelligent diagnosis optimization, and efficient computing into ModelArts. The EI backbone of ModelArts can reduce the data labeling cost and the model training cost by more than 19%. And the ModelArts-based elastic training improves the cost efficiency more than 60% in most typical scenarios. And the ModelArts can also manage more than 100,000 nodes in a cluster. It can support concurrent running of 100,000 jobs and large-scale distributed tasks involving more than 100,000 trading tasks. So that means it is not a single node deployment, it is cluster deployment. And by using the cluster computing power ability, its performance will be very huge and also can reduce your cost, improve your efficiency. And in the ModelArts EI backbone, it actually is a backbone tool chain of Huawei Cloud. It integrates industrial leading models, data, computing, and knowledge to improve the industrial AI implementation. EI backbone has been successfully applied more than 10 industries and won more than 10 champions. We have published more than 100 top-level conference papers about EI backbone. EI backbone provides a new pattern for AI development. So in the past, hundreds of labeling data records were required for training. Now, with the EI backbone, only dozens of labeling data records are required, reducing the labeling cost by more than 90%. In the past, for the model selection and the hyperparameter adjustment require high experience and the trial and error cost. Now we can use the full space network architecture search and the automatic hyperparameter tuning provided by EI backbone to quickly select the models and adjust the hyperparameters without manually intervention in the natural network model. Additionally, the precision is greatly improved. In the past, the model training, test, acceptance, and deployment processes took several weeks, even longer. Now, the pre-trained models in the EI backbone can shorten the training period to several hours or even minutes. So by this way, to reducing the training cost by more than 19%. And the data is also the basis of AI application. Diversified data is essential for intelligent AI awareness. However, in industrial AI implementation, data is scattered among different data controllers. So this will cause the data silos of industrial application and limited the training effect of AI algorithms. To solve these problems, Huawei Cloud ModelArts provides the federated learning to implement cross-domain modeling. Users can use local data for training. They do not exchange data, but only exchange the updated model parameters to implement the collaborative training. In addition, Huawei Cloud provides the Cloud Edge Synergy service to perform the federated training for data of different customers in different places. The servers upload the data to the server, uploads the global model, and delivers after the model to the edge service devices. It supports horizontal federation and the vertical federation. So for the federated training, participants can participate in federated training through the cloud or Huawei Cloud Edge devices, such as edge stations, achieving cross-domain modeling. So that means, so before I'll take a brief more clearly introduction. So before, if you want to train a model, you must collect all the data together and maybe store in one server. But if you're using Huawei ModelArts federated learning, so the data only can put in different places for different stakeholders. So if they want to train the whole model, they only exchange the parameters of each model. They no need to change the data. So by this way, can improve the security of your data and also improve the training efficiency of your model. And before a model is deployed and brought online, it needs to be fully evaluated. Models with excellent results are directly put into the production environment. But the models with poor results need to be further optimized and liberated. ModelArts provides comprehensive virtualized evaluation and intelligent diagnosis function. This function enables developers to easily learn about the performance of the models and optimize or deploy the models in production environments accordingly. For prediction, ModelArts provides common indicators such as accuracy, precision, recall, F1 score, confusion matrix, and ROC curve, as well as the data sensitivity analysis module to evaluate the performance of the model in different data feature intervals. And for performance, ModelArts provides operator level time and space consumption statistics analysis and multiple overall performance indicators. It provides model optimization suggestions such as model quantitations. And in terms of the experimentability model, because if you have an AI model, sometimes we only know the parameter of the model, but we don't know each parameter know what and sometimes we need to know how. So in order to make our model more explainability, ModelArts provides a heat map to display the areas on which the model makes interference or judgment. And in the terms of the trustworthiness, ModelArts has multiple built-in model trustworthiness evaluation methods. It provides multiple dimensional model security evaluation indicators and provides defense suggestion based on the model performance. So this 4 is the benefits by using ModelArts for the model evaluation and diagnosis. It can your development of AI. And for the deep learning based on the distributed training develops rapidly, training of various models has an increasing demand requirement on computing device. However, resource of training jobs are not fully utilized. The reasons because sometimes the code of the training algorithm is of poor quality and the resource utilization is low. Sometimes the model size or the hyperparameter setting of your model can also significantly change the utilization of the computing resource. The overall usage of the resource in the resource flow also may not stable. This is because the number of the submitted training tasks varies greatly in peak hours or off-peak hours. And elastic training is one of the ModelArts core abilities. It can adaptively allocate resource based on the required model training speed. ModelArts provides two models. One is a turbo model or performance model. In this model, idle resource can be fully used to accelerate the existing training jobs. The training speed can be improved by more than 10 times without affecting processing of the models. The other one is the economic model, which maximizes resource utilization to provide developers with the best cost effectiveness. In most typical scenarios, the cost effectiveness can be improved by more than 60%. To better support AI R&D requiring large computing power, we also have optimized Huawei ModelArts in terms of the cluster scale, number of the tasks, and the distributed training. The ModelArts R&D platform can manage tens of thousands of loads and better support large-scale training tasks. By optimizing the service framework, ModelArts supports concurrent running of 100,000 jobs and large-scale distributed tasks involving tens of thousands of processors. Okay, let me continue to introduce ModelArts Pro. Compared with the ModelArts, ModelArts Pro is more advanced tools for AI development because ModelArts you can consider the ModelArts just a basic tool to develop AI development. By using ModelArts, you also need to understand how to realize the AI algorithm. You also need to understand each hyperparameter, or you also need to build the architecture of your natural network by yourself. But sometimes, if you are AI beginners, you do not know much of the AI development. So I suggest you try to use ModelArts Pro. By using ModelArts Pro, we already integrated a lot of the basic AI services inside, and we also provide the template for each industries, such as for the vision suite, OCR suite, NLP suite, and logic graph suite. So by using this suite, it can guide you how to develop your AI applications. So you no need to care about how to realize from the algorithm side. So by this way, to reduce the bottleneck of the AI development and help more and more people to invest on AI and start to using the AI for development. So by using the ModelArts, the development for the API of the API for extracting the structured information from the forms with the new layouts, it's reduced from the 7 days to only 3 minutes. So in the ModelArts Pro OCR suite cases, for example, the logistic enterprise need to process many document layouts. They spend a large number of personnel hours manually entering information into paper documents before. So with ModelArts Pro OCR suite, new document layout can be adaptable to within only 5 minutes, and the processing speed is 10 times faster than before. And the process speed of the logistics enterprise. The pre-and template workflow flow of the ModelArts Pro OCR suite has an overall recognition accuracy higher than 95% in less than 1 second, and high precision and effective recognition can be achieved even for images with poor quantity. So by using ModelArts OCR suite, you can find it will become more easy than before. You just only 3 steps to develop your applications. For example, for the OCR suite, you only step 1, you only select the authoring error. Step 2, you selecting the recognized error. Step 3, you just perform the online verification. So only 3 needed use and choose. You no need to care about how to develop the OCR algorithm. So all is already integrated into ModelArts Pro. We already provide the ability for you to use. You just use the algorithm. You no need to care how to build and develop the algorithm. So take another example. So in the self-checkout cases, because the cases in the cake shops are of various types, and the 2-dimensional code cannot be passed on the cakes unless packing bags are used. So in this case, cashiers will be required to memorize all the cake notes and manually enter the codes into the cash register before. So this may lead to mistakes during the checkout and long waiting for the customer. So the self-checkout application developed based on the ModelArts Pro has a product recognition accuracy of 99.5% accuracy, and the cashiers do not need to memorize product codes. They no need to remember the product codes, thus reducing the possibility of the errors. Recognition in less than 1 second greatly improves the checkout efficiency. With ModelArts Pro's auto learning and the training features, cake shops can also update the application on the every day when new cakes are launched. And ModelArts will also be integrated with the Huawei Cloud Edge AI service Highlands. With Huawei Highlands and ModelArts Pro, you can complete the incremental learning process, make the model smarter, and meet industrial customization requirement. For example, the safety hammer detection use a common algorithm. In different scenarios, missing detection and false detection may occur. So by using the Huawei ModelArts Pro and Highlands, you can develop your OCR applications in our ModelArts Pro, then push your application into our Edge Sandbox Huawei Highlands Kit. So in the Huawei Highlands Kit can process all this data in the Edge. No need to upload all this data to the cloud to process. By this way, to improve the efficiency, improve the precision, also reduce the latency of the data process. And currently, this Huawei Highlands Kit for the computing power, it can support totally one box can support 16 TOPS for one box, and it can attach more than 8 cameras in the region. So that means you can use 8 cameras and this small box to realize the small campus with face recognition solutions. And the cost compared with you using traditional cloud AI service, the cost is much lower than before. And as AI is further adapted in the range of the industries, it is found from over 600 projects that more than 60% of them have AI-enabled core production systems, bring in about 80% profit and efficiency improvements on average. Meanwhile, we discovered several questions that are worth further considering. How to promote cooperation between industrial experts and AI experts. So it is difficult for industrial experts and AI experts to understand each other and work with each other for a shared goal, because industrial experts only know the industrial knowledge, but AI experts only know their AI algorithm. They only know the AI model. So how to integrate them together and serve to the dedicated industrial is a challenge for us. And second, how to combine industrial knowledge with AI models. Different industrials have accumulated a rich of professional knowledge for decades and even hundreds of years, forming a large number of material, physical, chemical, biological knowledge models. The key is how to combine these models with data-driven AI models effectively. So that means how do we transfer the old models to the data and use the data to form the AI model? So this is also a challenge for us. Secondly, how to integrate industrial applications with the AI system. We need to figure out the relationships between the industrial applications and the control system and the AI system, and make clearly how to naturally integrate these industrial applications into smart system. I bet these questions may also concern you. Actually, the focus is the combination of industrial knowledge and AI. To solve these issues, Huawei Cloud Enterprise Intelligence launches an innovative approach. We call it knowledge computing. Knowledge computing is a new approach that enables machines and people. It uses a series of AI technologies to extract, express, and compute rich industrial knowledge to generate more accurate models. Each industry has accumulated abundant knowledge, such as models of production system, technical works, test reports, invaluable experience of experts, and historical method and approaches. Rather than knowledge, what we lack now are approaches for efficiently adapting industrial knowledge. Knowledge computing fills this gap by unlocking the value of knowledge and tapping into experience and making knowledge reuse more efficient. Huawei Cloud AI has released a full lifecycle knowledge computing solutions, which is supported by ModelArts AI development platform. These solutions consist of 4 modules, which is knowledge acquisition, knowledge modeling, knowledge management, and knowledge application. So for the knowledge modeling is the pipeline-based automatic creation of knowledge graphs, and the knowledge management can support ultra large-scale knowledge graph with tens of millions, with even trillions of edges. Knowledge application can support more than 100,000 QPS per instance and responsible within seconds. Knowledge acquisition as the initial phase of the knowledge computing is to pass and process multimodal data and convert data into knowledge. Then knowledge modeling is performed for primary knowledge based on the business scenarios, such as implementati learning in industrial and knowledge graph creation. After knowledge modeling, powerful knowledge management capabilities are required, such as automatic updates, conflict management, quality control. The knowledge application models delivers a wealth of basic capabilities, such as high concurrency and real-time query, search, and recommendation, and advanced capabilities like knowledge inference and predictions. The knowledge computing service empowers you to forge your own knowledge computing platform. The more knowledge intensive the platform is, the more value it unlocks. So this is a use case of the knowledge computing based on Huawei Cloud. This company is, which name is Walsin. Walsin Steel. Walsin Steel, they focus on the production of special steels, also called the alloy steels, which one or more the alloy elements added to carbon steels. The steel structure varies and presents different features. Therefore, mixing is essentially for the alloy steels production due to the differentiations of the raw materials in different batches. The manually materials mixing is very difficult, so experts are required to understand the proportion tuning to achieve the optimal proportion. The whole process is time consuming, and the prediction accuracy of the finished product can only reach to 80% only. So with the help of knowledge computing, Huawei Cloud AI experts and industrial experts sort out 6 models and 10 plus key constraints and experience, and performing the AI modeling with history data in the past years. The new model is able to calculate the optical mix proportion with only 10 seconds, and accuracy predict the last material mix rating at the first attempt. In addition, the accuracy is in this case, the overall efficiency is improved and the raw materials cost is also reduced. And for each year, it received more than 20 million Chinese CNY for this enterprise every year. And this is another case for the using Huawei knowledge computing based for the esophageal cancer. Actually, this is one of the most common cancer in the world. Before, it is very difficult to detect early this cancer by traditional methods. However, Huawei work with our research partners. Firstly, use the liquid biopsy to detect the DNA exception in the blood of more than 300 patients with this cancer. Then employ knowledge computing to compute the DNA exception data and the gene knowledge graphic. Compared with the traditional data analysis method, the result accuracy is improved by 9%, and it can reach to 97%. The digital transformation includes not only the product ecosystem and the operational model, but also the transformation and upgrading of employees' capabilities. So in the automobile industries, new services such as the intelligent network and the new engine also propose additional requirements on employees' capabilities. How to quickly improve the employees' capabilities is one of the major challenges faced by the automobile enterprise during their transformation. So this is another case, which is China FAW Group. They want a platform that can conveniently present knowledge in a digital way based on the business scenarios, enable quickly resolving of the problems. Huawei Cloud Knowledge Computing Solution make it possible. So China FAW Group's knowledge computing platform is supported by the data infrastructure and hybrid cloud platform of their cloud, and integrate with Huawei Cloud Knowledge Computing Solution. It solves a range of the maintenance problems. Then one of the repair rates was increased by 4%, and the average repair wait time was decreased by 23%. By this way, to improving the user experience. In addition, the involvement rate of the vendor support was reduced by 60%, and the training cycle of the technicians was shortened by 60%. The cost was also reduced, and the efficiency was improved significantly. So just to talk about the ModelArts pool and knowledge computing. So actually, Huawei Cloud also have one converting tools, which is our AI API service. So by using the AI API service, you can integrate all these AI API service into your apps or your mobile apps or your enterprise applications. By this way, to make your applications have the AI abilities. So currently, for the open API, we have the API for OCR, the virtual cognition, for conversation bots, and also for the speech and the voice. So all these API service can be used based on the API RESTful API, and it is also for our users to call it. And the business model for all these APIs is based on call of your use. So how many times you call, how much money you pay. So by this way, can also reduce your cost by using AI. And based on I know, so if you are the first beginner for using this API, so for the first 2,000 times, it is free of charge. So I suggest if you are interested about this API service, you can register one Huawei account and try to use it, because for the first 2,000 times calls, it is free of charge. You can use it to learn AI or test your AI. And this is some examples of the API service. So for the OCR, so you can integrate into your mobile applications. For the OCR, you can use it to identify your ID, identify your document, to identify some paper, to transfer the image to the content, and by this way to improve your search. By improve your search efficiency, and also for the image recognition, it will also integrate several algorithms based on the computing vision, so it can support the image clarification, image recognition. Also can support the car license plate recognition and other scenarios. And also for the face recognition, we can support the face comparison, also support the face search from a big database. So different AI service is already ready in Huawei Cloud. You can directly use this API service to call and use. And the last is the Huawei Intelligent Twins. Actually, Huawei Intelligent Twins is a comprehensive AI development template for our users to develop their smart applications. So it already integrates the industrial mathematical model in this service, and also integrates the dedicated AI algorithm for different cross industries, and also integrates some expert experience in different twins. By these three elements can form your different cross-industry AI applications. Currently, Huawei already can support 10 plus industries, and we already deliver more than 600 projects based on the AI Intelligent Twins. And for the currently the most useful, the most popular intelligent twins which we deliver, including the health twins, which is especially for the smart healthcare, and also including the industrial twins, which especially for the industrial, such as for the smart manufacturing industry, and also including the traffic twins, which is dedicated for the smart transportation, and also for the water twins, which is smarted for the management of the water from the smart city, and also including the graphic twins, the network twins. The network twins, especially for the carriers, because the Huawei also have a deep background of the carrier business. So for the networks, they management, currently they need some AI ops ability. So Huawei provides the network twins to deliver this, and also for the metrologic twins, which can help to realize the smart city solutions. And this is the reference architecture for the intelligent twins. So actually, intelligent is not just the AI enablement platform. Actually, it's including all Huawei's comprehensive abilities to form a comprehensive application AI development platform. And it can including Huawei's including the Huawei's Edge Cloud Service (IAF), and also can including Huawei's basic infrastructure service such as computing, storage, network, and also the CDN, and also including Huawei's AI enablement layer, which I introduced today, the ModelArts, the enterprise intelligence. And based on all this basic service, we provide the template development tools for different cross industries, such as for smart city, transformation, enterprise, science, engineering, network, finance. And this is a video to introduce, to show our project experience for the intelligent twins. Let me show. Sorry, okay, I cannot. Maybe I stop sharing.
This is a novel city. She embraces new ideas and endeavors. From a special economic zone to a digitally inspired city, technology is reshaping every aspect of life here. Monitor waterlogging and sewage for a cleaner, greener Shenzhen. Precision weather prediction safeguards every trip. Drone-powered electrical grid inspections keep every household warm at night. Rapidly respond to flight schedule changes for a more efficient airport. AI-powered ports make logistics faster and safer. High computing power applied to finance spots potential risks lurking in data fluctuation. Monitor every intersection and traffic light to optimize traffic flow. Autonomously evolving AI technology diagnoses massive numbers of patients in seconds. Intelligent image analysis makes the city safer. The Intelligent Operations Center coordinates city-wide operations and real-time scheduling with just a click. synergy of 5G, cloud, AI, and computing creates a perceptive, conscious, evolvable, and familiar city. Shenzhen is growing with every person, business, and organization in it. Shenzhen Intelligent Twins.
Okay, that's all. So for the intelligent twins, the target just the concept is from the digital twins concept. So by using this standard architecture to help our customer to build digital twins from the real world, from the real system to the digital world. So Huawei provided this architecture to support. And that's all my presentation today. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Randall. So many information about the AIoT from the Huawei, yeah. Okay, we will go directly for the Q&A session. Wait, yeah, there are so many questions also in the Slido. Okay, I think the first question is from Bu Lucia. Is there any insight about how to use the AIoT for the small and medium enterprise? Whether the application that has been built by the Huawei is also friendly to be used by the small and medium enterprise. Yeah, SME in Indonesia, it could be the the very small market. Yeah, Randall. Yeah. Still on mute.
Right.
Okay.
So for the SME, I strongly suggest I can recommend to use the Huawei Cloud AI. So in Huawei Cloud AI, as I introduced, there are for the general AI APIs, we have a lot APIs. Maybe I can show my screen again.
Yeah.
So if you log in Huawei Cloud website, you can find in the enterprise catalog, they're including a lot of the service catalog for the AI. So it's especially for the API part. For the API part, you can find it have the content moderation, image visualization, image search, also for the EIS health, for the OCR service. So all this AI service is already ready for our customer use. You can use it based on the RESTful API directly call, and the business model is pay as you use. So how many times you call, how much money you pay, and for each time you call, actually the cost is very low. So this business model is very friendly to the SME. So they no need to have much knowledge about how to develop the AI, but to develop the AI model. They only care about how to use all this advanced AI service to realize their business value. So this is my answer.
Okay, thank you, Randall. Bu Lucia, I hope it's clear. Yeah. So basically, you can just try to use the AIoT or the Huawei Cloud solution for the SME ya. Bu Lucia silakan langsung bisa mengakses websitenya Huawei Cloud untuk bisa gunakan untuk level UKM ya. Dan saya yakin tadi memang mungkin harus ngerti bahasa Inggris sedikit kali ya. Is there any Indonesian language version on the website, Randall? Not yet ya.
Not yet. Currently, I found still in English.
Okay.
Maybe next year when we open our local cloud load in Indonesia, we will have the English version.
Yeah. Okay, this is another question, interesting question from Pak Arul Kabarindo. I think this is from the journalism. how could the AI can support the journalism business? Very interesting.
Sorry, but what's that business?
Journalism, pairs journalism.
Journalism. What's journalism? But sorry, I don't understand.
Journalism is what do you say? Media, pairs, media.
Or media business. So
yes.
For example, I think in Huawei Cloud, we have some AI service for the media. For example, for the content recognition. So before, if you release some video, or if you open your video media business to the public, you must review the content to check the content have any maybe illegal content inside, right? So before I need to ask the human to watch one video by one video. But Huawei Cloud already provides the automatically video review based on cloud. So you can just upload the video into our system. Our system can automatically to help you to find out which video is embedded, cannot open to market. Video is valid, you can open to market. Yeah. This is the first start case, which I can think. Actually, if you enjoy the Huawei Cloud experience, actually there are a lot of the different AI service for media. Yeah. For example, if you also running like a TikTok, you must also use the AI to analyze each behavior, each customer, each video customer's interest, to also make a profile of each customer. So this also needs the AI algorithm and to build each people's AI models. So also Huawei and our partners, actually TikTok is also our partners, we can provide such ability to the media. So by this way, to make your content more interesting and can recommend to the dedicated person and the right person to increase your traffic.
Okay. Okay. I hope that's clear, ya, Pak Arul, ya. So basically, I think most of the journal of the media website also using the cloud services, ya. Correct, Randall, ya?
Yes.
Okay, from Pak Budi Hertanto, when using the Huawei Cloud, is there including the security protection?
Security protection for Huawei Cloud, right?
Yeah.
Actually, for Huawei Cloud, we have, let me show my screen again. We have dedicated, the dedicated service service catalog for the security. You can find that in Huawei Cloud for security catalog, including the anti-DOS, the advanced anti-DOS, the warfare, the scan service, and the host security service, and also all this service is or security service is provided by cloud. You can select based on your requirement.
Yeah. So it's already there. You can select the product based on your requirement, yeah. Yeah,
already there. So you just like shopping on the e-commerce like the Shopee, like Topedia. You just select and buy and deploy. So very simple.
Okay. Let's see another question, yeah. I don't know whether you explain about this or not, yeah. What does the smart model evaluation sampling application do? Diagnosis can guarantee to attract the global market faster and protect the company's data.
What do you mean by?
Yeah, that's a question from Bunovita, but I don't know the target of the question. wait, yeah, I see. Okay, from Pak Sugianto. The cost solution AIoT effective, reliable, and adaptive and accelerate for the PLCs machine, yeah, for the PLC machine. Yeah, I think we already discussed this on the first webinar, but if you can explain again, Brendel, this PLC for the manufacturing machine, yeah.
Oh, you mean PLC?
PLC, yeah,
Oh, yeah,
PLC,
yes.
yeah.
Yes, actually, I remember in the last event, actually, as I introduced the Huawei Cloud, we have the IoT service in our Huawei Cloud. So for the IoT service, actually can integrate different types of POC. So that means you can integrate the POC into Huawei IoT, and our IoT platform can collect all the data from your PLC. And after we collecting all the data from the PLC, we can input all this data into our AI platform to process, to build the AI model, and to find out such as the production failure, such as the efficiency of your machines, and also to predict some failure like this. But
yeah, so it means even the PLC machine is from another or for many brands that also can be also possible.
Currently we can support the brand more than 95% for mainstream, like the Siemens, like the Rockwell. I think they can support. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Another question from Pak Peter Edward. Is Huawei give fast track onboarding and modules for enterprise or for corporate to start?
Sorry, pardon?
Is Huawei give fast track onboarding and modules for enterprise or corporate to start?
You mean the
the process of the process of onboarding? I mean it could be, I think Pak Peter want to say about the fast track onboarding, so people can easily register on the website. They can try the module for the enterprise and corporate. Yeah.
Oh, I see. I think but if you are interested, you can register Huawei Cloud. Actually, Huawei Cloud, if you register Huawei Cloud, is very easily. You just provide your email. You just provide your password. Let me show you. Yes. So actually register Huawei Cloud very easy. You just input your email address. You just select the region which you belong to, and you just provide the password. Only these steps you can register Huawei Cloud. After that, Huawei Cloud will provide some trial cloud service for you use, such as the object storage service, such as the computing service service. You can directly to use. It's free of charge. As I remember, more than for the computing service, more than 2,000 hours you can directly use. But if you want to try the AI service, I think currently still Huawei Cloud do not provide the directly free of charge service to use. You must charge some money. For example, maybe 100,000. Based on my experience, that 100,000 is enough. After you charge, you can try to use ModelArts. If you just want to learn AI and try to use the ModelArts, it do not cost much. For my experience, only 100,000 idea can take 1 month.
Yeah, 1 month trial ya.
Yes.
Oke, jadi itu jawabannya, mudah-mudahan menjawab nih Pak ini ya tadi yang tanya. Oke, berikutnya Pak Jason ya, Pak Jason, sebentar. Oh, oke, Pak Jason bertanya, is in the project in education sector for user more than 100,000 user. How about the SLA that the Huawei Cloud can support, the service level agreement, the SLA for user more than 100,000 user?
So you mean the user is a huge, more than 100,000?
Yes.
Oh, actually more than 100,000 actually is not very huge, because we cooperate with TikTok. You know, TikTok have more than billion of the users, right? They also still provide the video service. I think the SA depends on the resource you purchase. If the resource is very abundant, the SA should be very high. Yeah, because all Huawei Cloud service is based on the distributed architecture. If our system can automatically find out the limitation of the resource, it can be automatically scaling out and add a new source into the cluster and to make sure the SLA is enough.
Okay, yeah, it should be no problem, yeah, because
yes,
Huawei already have some experience, yeah, more than a billion, yeah, billion users. Okay, the last question from Pak Miswanto, yeah. Is there any use case of AIoT from Huawei related to the COVID-19 pandemic?
Oh, yes. Let me show you, also can show. Actually, in Huawei Cloud, we also have the healthcare solution. So healthcare solution, they're including some basic service. For example, for the medical image, if you check the picture, there's one service with the medical image. So medical image is have a function is dedicated for the COVID-19 prevention. For example, if when the pandemic suddenly happened, many people need to go to the hospital, so they need to do some tests or exams, but the doctors is very limited. Before the doctors need to check the images of the patient one by one, and each pictures will check more than 20 minutes or even longer, and also the accuracy is very low. But if you use the AI, it can automatically do the diagnose, and the author can help the doctors to find out the reason about the images and about the patient. So by this way, to improve the efficiency.
Yeah.
So this is one example for the COVID-19. For this cases, we already have the many partners to support us. Actually, if you are interested, we can you can directly buy from the Huawei Cloud.
Okay. Okay, good. I hope that clear, ya.
Yeah.
Oke, Bapak Ibu rekan-rekan, itu adalah sesi terakhir dari kita di Q&A ya. Nanti silakan kalau memang ada pertanyaan terkait dengan berbagai solusi dari Huawei Cloud ya, nanti juga ada teman-teman dari Toltek di sini yang bisa akan membantu untuk pendampingan ataupun bagaimana cara menggunakan dari Huawei Cloud ya. Okay, Randall, I think we close for the Q&A session. You can stop the screen now. So yes. I can invite everybody to open the screen so we can take a picture together. Baik, Bapak Ibu, silakan tampilkan video Anda. Kita sebelum bacakan siapa yang dapat door prize-nya ya, saya minta videonya diaktifkan semua dan kita akan foto bersama sebelum tutup acara kita. Silakan Aldi bantu capture.
Baik, Pak.
Ya, silakan nyalakan videonya. Sudah semua? Ya. Mantap ini ya, sore-sore kita belajar tentang AIoT bersama Huawei Cloud ya.
1, 2, 3.
Oke, next lagi silakan, sudah? Oke.
Sudah, Pak.
Oke, good. Randall, before we mention the winners of the door prize ya, Bapak Ibu jangan leave dulu ya, ntar nggak dapat door prize-nya nih. Ya, jadi please your closing remark.
Okay. Okay, thanks everyone to give us a great opportunity to present Huawei Cloud and our AI. Actually, I think most of the people are from the Indonesia industries for the IT, for the digital transformation. So currently, I think cloud, I already come to Indonesia, and I think is have a great future for your IT digital transformation. So in here, I strongly use you try to use the cloud, try to use the Huawei Cloud, because in cloud, compared with the traditional IT establishment, traditional IT, you need to purchase hardware, software, OS, database from different vendors. This efficiency is very low. If you're using cloud, using Huawei Cloud, you can find everything in our cloud and can make your development more effective, and also the cost more lower than before. Thanks all.
Oke, thank you Randall. Oke, jadi Bapak Ibu, rekan-rekan sekalian, saya akan bacakan 2 orang yang akan mendapatkan door prize ya dari Huawei, yaitu berupa smartwatch Huawei Band 6 yang akan diberikan kepada 2 orang yang bertanya, dan pertanyaannya tadi kita coba highlight ya. Sebentar, saya lihat contekan dulu. Oke, jadi yang mendapatkan pertama Pak Sugianto, yang kedua Pak Jason ya. Pak Sugianto ada hadir? Pak Sugianto monitor hadir? Mana nih? Kalau nggak ada ganti orang loh. Pak Sugianto Sugik monitor hadir? Pak Sugianto? Halo Pak Sugianto. Pak Jason ada?
Ya, hadir.
Hadir Pak Jason. Pak Sugianto nih, belum nyaut nih. Pak Sugianto? Ya, oke, dia udah jawab ya. Oke, jadi Bapak Ibu rekan-rekan, itulah adalah akhir dari kegiatan kita dalam webinar kita sore kali ini, AIoT for Enterprise, yang didukung oleh Huawei Cloud ya. Saya atas nama Event Cerdas, Asosiasi Pengusaha TIK Nasional, mengucapkan terima kasih untuk kebersamaan kita semua. Jangan lupa kita masih ada berbagai kegiatan lain di minggu depan. Ya, besok juga ada, di minggu depan juga ada, tanggal 2 kita akan masuk ke segmen yang baru. Segmen yang baru kita akan belajar tentang 5 tren di corporate IT ya, yang ada di Indonesia dan secara global. Ya, jadi sesi pertama kita akan membahas tentang automation di tanggal 2 September. Silakan Bapak Ibu rekan-rekan yang berasal dari korporasi, perusahaan bisa ikut dalam webinar kita minggu depan. Ya, yang dari kampus juga boleh, silakan ikut untuk mendaftar bagaimana dan mengetahui tren-tren apa saja yang terjadi di dunia IT, khususnya di perusahaan dan instansi tempat Bapak Ibu berada ya. Saya atas nama Event Cerdas mengucapkan terima kasih. Sampai bertemu kembali di kegiatan kita di minggu depan. Terima kasih semua. Randall, thank you so much.
Thank you, Pak. Thank you very much.
Ya. Terima kasih semua, Bapak Gus, Nita.
Terima kasih semuanya. Terima kasih,
Terima
Pak
kasih
Fakih.
semua. Sampai nanti.
Ya, terima kasih.
Ya, terima kasih. See you.
Terima kasih Nita.